Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button. And thank you to everyone who hits that like button. That is what actually helps the channel grow, puts it out there through the algorithms, and gets the videos shown more and more through the system. So thank you very much for your responding to that. Today I'm going to talk about twin flames and do a reading for the current energies of where twin flames are at. I haven't been able to get to the monthly forecast because I've just been way too busy with this work full-time, healings, workshops, readings, because it's what the collective need at this time. So what I was guided to do was to jump on and do a current check-in for twin flames. Why? I don't know. Maybe there's been a lot of conflict or a lot of confusion at the moment, but let's check in and see what comes through from the guides and from the cards. But let me just say this, twin flame unions are very, very rare in their coming together. You may know your twin flame or know of your twin flame, but the coming together is not an easy path. They have been soulmates many, 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 many times. They know each other. It's your twin. It's your mirror image. Your twin flames, how do I say this? They come together in a lifetime, if they do, because there's a higher purpose to their togetherness. There's a higher spiritual meaning and purpose about the evolution of themselves and also of their purpose here. So that your twin that's why it's a mirror image of you, okay? So their job is to keep you in full self-union and growing and developing in self-love and vice versa. That's why twin flames they talk about are very triggering. Okay, now, but the triggering is done on a very high vibrational frequency. It's growth, it's support, it's advice, let's say, on a very mature, high vibrational spiritual level. So your twin's not there to do it for you, but they will definitely guide you, support you, whether you're with them or not, and keep you on your path. And anything they do and say is of non-judgment. And that's when we know we are with a twin flame, because it's not like a soulmate energy. Yes, there's connection. Yes, there's chemistry. Yes, there's soul union. Yes, there's all these things, but it doesn't run the show. It's a whole package. I like to kind of say a twin flame is when a power couple comes together and they help each other on their mission and their purpose, and they're together and they're in love and they can be romantic and connected, but they will also challenge them to work through their individual purpose stuff. So it's a deep, deep, deep knowing when you meet your twin. And that's why with twins, there can be a lot of age gaps, cultural differences, usually quite unusual connections. Not all the time, but it can happen, and it seems to happen a lot. So it's a divine union. So a divine union's not like an earthly union generally, but they do come together, and they can come together this lifetime, okay? And they're on very similar paths even when they're apart, okay? Or, you had to learn this in life and you're like, why did I have to learn that? And then you meet your twin and you're like, oh, that makes sense why I had to learn that. It's very different to soulmate energy, okay? Soulmates kind of coming together to learn something again or complete something karmically, or play something out. Yes, you're growing. Yes, you're learning. Yes, you're connecting, just like a twin flame. But twin flames are on a more, advanced level of your divine spiritual purpose. I think that's how, I think I've said it right. And they know you to the core. They know you better than you know you. and vice versa, by the way. So it's not driven like a soulmate relationship. That's all I can say. But let's get into the reading. I wanted to talk about the check-in energy currently. So we're going to do check-in current energy about twin flames. So a lot of twin flames are transforming at the moment, having awakenings, epiphanies to their twin flame, who their twin flame is, or even if they know their twin flame, they're going through a transformation. They're seeing something from a much higher perspective or a much higher purpose. And it's decision time, or they're being shown where their life's not balanced. That can also be the masculine and feminine within a twin flame union that needs to be transformed, transmuted. So wherever it sits for you and whatever's going on for you and your twin connection. Because a lot of times we know our twin, but we're not in union with them. The path is not an easy path. The path is a challenging path. The path is very triggering on each side to when they come together, that they've been transforming. But this shows me here that a lot of twin flames are going through an awakening, like a new beginning, ready for a new beginning, ready to move forward. They're either balancing or cleaning up their life at the moment, making decisions, balancing themselves to come in and transmute, transform, transcend, to come in towards a new beginning with their twin. So that's if you're in separation. Now, if you're together with your twin, I would say at the moment, the current energy would be that the twins are going through a massive trigger moment, or a massive growth moment, or a massive healing moment. And when twins do that, they are supportive, but they will allow you to do it on your own or work it out. They kind of step, like it's like saying, I'm going to hold your hand, I'm going to give you my opinion, but you have to do this. And if you can't, then I'll step back or step away or time out. Because your twin's not there to fix it, because they can't, and they know that, and you know that. And if they stepped in and fixed it, then you're not growing. That's more like a soulmate energy. So the current energy is transformation either way. So if you're in a current twin flame connection, there is transformation possibly triggering, going through a healing at the moment. So I would say that energy would be in turmoil, or separation happening, or difficulty. For those of you who are single and you're waiting for your twin flame, or let's say you know your twin flame and it's come and there is a massive awakening. So a lot of twin flames are having an epiphany at the moment. Okay, so let's talk about you. Let's get a few cards on your energy at the moment with your twin. Because even if we don't sort of, let's say you know of your twin, but for the singles, if you don't know your twin, but you do know your twin, we're always speaking to them in 5D. So let's say you're in separation, but you kind of know who it is. You don't need to be talking to your twin, even if you're in a relationship. Your twin can read you in the 5D. What does that mean? Telepathic. Your twin, you can't lie to a twin. You can't fake it with a twin. All right, they know. They hear your thoughts. They know where you're at. They're receiving the messages. They know where you're at, probably more than you know where you're at when you're going through something. So they're to hold you in that space for your ultimate growth, spiritual growth. There's a much higher purpose. Your current energy is with your twin, for you to your twin, is death and rebirth. So you definitely, again, transformation, death and rebirth. The other card was transformation. putting your past behind you or putting something behind you of your path, and you need to stand in it, or you're standing your ground in it. And it is about your long-term future, your long-term security and stability. A lot of you are trying to focus on work, money, or you have been. A lot of you are trying to ignore, this is the message I'm getting. A lot of you, possibly for singles, maybe couples, but mainly singles, a lot of you have been trying to transform you in your life, focus on work, ignore the twin flame connection, and just focus and get on with it and setting up your long-term security and stability. Yep, absolutely, 100%. If you are in separation from your twin, or you are single and waiting for the twin union or the twin awakening, they're going through a massive death and rebirth. They have been trying to ignore it. There's been a hold. See, there's marriage, union, relationship, stability. It was upside down. They have been stubborn, holding their ground, pretending it's not there, pretending it's not happening, pretending, being very focused on their work, on their future, on their stability, their security, and what they're growing for their future. So they've been trying to hide their feelings. And they've been trying to cut you out, cut off their feelings, being very up in their head, very, I'll just say work driven. Look, even if they don't work, like they've been very focused away from the connection, okay? In a very cold cut way. And vice versa. That might be how you're coming across to them, but we're currently doing, the roles can be reversed, but we're currently doing you to them. There's no communication. So I can see that the twins, single twins or separated twins, there is no communication. Someone's being very cold, distant, and cut off and ignoring the connection. But Spirit, this is a message from Spirit. This is a message, an email, a text, a message through someone else to your twin that is about a new beginning and a change that they will hear. This is from Spirit. Spirit tells someone a message to give your twin the message. And that's why the awakening's happening, because you are, oh, wow, I cannot believe these cards. The last three cards that I pulled, I was about to say, because there will be communication. And when there is communication, or the message, or the text, or the coming together, or the union, or the meeting, singles, you are going to be their wish fulfillment. You are going to be everything they wanted. And they already know this on the 5D, or if they've only seen you briefly or spoken to you briefly. And it is fated. There's the wheel of fortune, which is all about the change is about to happen, the fated change. And guess what the fated change is? The union coming together, the twins coming together. And this Two of Cups cards, I always sort of say in my readings, it's not the traditional thing, that this is like a twin flame union. They are both stepping in equally. They both want this. They are both, nobody's giving any more energy than the other person. Nobody, this is a union that supports each union, okay? This is commitment. This is for the singles, the signals are coming through, the messages. They will, wherever death and rebirth's basically happening for the singles or the twins in separation. You have been doing some work and putting some work behind you, and you've been trying to focus too much on your work. You're very cut off emotionally, or they've been trying to cut it off, but they can't leave it alone. They cannot stop thinking about you or the connection, or let's say they're only connecting with you in the 5D at the moment, telepathy. They know you're out there. They can feel you. They know there's more. They know there's some connection out there calling them, like a signal. Okay? There's either been no communication or you're waiting on communication. and there's a message or a sign or something, text, phone call, email, conversation, meeting, someone telling them something that was guided from Spirit to say, okay, we're bringing in these people, this union's wish fulfillment. They are. It's going to work. It's a fated change that needs to happen for the singles, and it is going to come together in the end. So that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. I would say for a lot of twins, the masculine, the males, and it doesn't necessarily, vice versa, put it where it fits, but someone's been in a union, someone has been committed to someone or out, you know, seeking other connections, but that's coming to an end. So it's nearly like that energy of there's let's say they were out looking at other people, dating lots of people, seeing lots of people. Nothing's you know, nothing's connecting. Nothing's deep. They know they have to move on further to deeper connections, deeper waters, emotional connections. So if they were off, and I'm not saying all of them are, and some of them might be just coming out of a relationship. Okay, some of them have been influenced by a lot of friends and they're coming out of that. Okay, the new beginning, see, upside down new beginning, too focused on work, mentally, sort of, you know, long-term future than their heart connection. So they have blocked that a bit, all right? But when you, and this is, wow. So the divine masculines either just awakening, just woke, realized their relationships or groups or situations are not it, rethinking it and ready to come into union. Now the masculines, it is the masculines because this is the masculine or the other twin, put it wherever it fits, roles reversed. But I'm going to talk about them to you. Let's talk about, let's say, the masculine to you. Or the other twin. Let's just say the other twin. They've been holding up on the new beginning. They have. Purposely. Focusing on other things. Long-term security, stability. But when they see you or the union with you, if it's in the 5D or it's current or you've seen them but you're not together or you've separated, you are it for them. You are absolute abundance. You are shining your light. They just think you're beautiful. You're in your energy. You are kind of their powerhouse woman or man. No genders here. It's an energy. But this card, the Nine of Pentacles, they see you as kind of all it. And they kind of know too that you, I just heard, sorry, I don't do that. They know you are for them. They know you're it. They know you're, wow, look, he is strutting their stuff. They are abundant for me, our union, our connection, that with us together, when I think of them, I feel like this. They really want to come forward. But yep, look at that. They're going to get the focus. Some of them either have to leave a relationship or a connection or a healing from a relationship or a connection. There has to be a healing before your twin, the other twin, not the one we just talked about, you, your twin to you. They are going through a healing or a separation or getting through something. They are in transformation, death and rebirth. They will get their focus and their direction and clarity, and they'll be very clear, and they're coming out of conflict here. And whether that's conflict about you, but I feel it's conflict of a relationship or group, people, place, situations that they've had to walk away from. Yep, and there's the receiving. The Chariot, still they can't come forward. So let's just see what the block is, because they know. Okay, There's a message here because every card is you're the other twin, one twin. That's one of the twins. They want to take action. They know who you are. They're either currently in a relationship, getting out of a relationship or a situation, or they've just been trying to ignore the situation. And, you know, it's not for me, it's not for me, that's not how it should be, whatever. So, although they've been trying to focus on other things than that, they can't. They just can't. You're up in their head. They keep thinking about you. They want to come towards you, slow and steady, you know, but they haven't been able to, but they are. They're going to move towards you. They know you're the new path, but they've got to heal or you've got to heal. They know this is a karmic, or they're ending a karmic cycle at the moment to come to you, and they have to make a choice. And they're making choices, and to me they will. They're about to make a choice here. They are done mentally, emotionally, physically and spiritually where they're at, or let's say the non-connection with you or the disconnection from you. They're going through a healing. They want to give to you here. Again, the Chariot upside down, they want to give, but maybe they're exhausted or not ready or need to get their energy better because they can't move forward again. And Justice upside down. Some of them might be tied in legally, financially, or money, and they're just coming out of that. Some of them may just want to get their balance back, their energy back before they come forward, because your twin is always in protection of you. Your twin will not come forward if they don't feel good. Your twin will not come in and pull you down. They will get right first and then come in, because they understand the mirroring between you two. And that's why it's very hard for twins to come together. It's very hard to do a twin flame reading because you're doing both the energies. So interesting. And it's very deep and intensified, and it's not a simple energy, and it's not an easy energy to be in. See, this is, and they need to get their balance, and then they've got to come in and make a decision, but they've got to choose to allow things to unfold naturally. So your twin is well aware that if they were not ready or not sort of balanced or haven't got things sorted, they know they're not to come in. And when they do come in, they know it has to unfold naturally. So there's a deep spiritual connection between the twins that I am reading for today. And this won't fit everybody. Don't make a reading fit. It'll resonate with who's meant to get the message. But your twin, again, there's a block. But the block isn't like, a block. They know on a level and you know on a level, this has to come together and unfold very naturally. So I'm talking to twins here, that whether you're together or still to come together, these are twins that are in allowance of it being right and coming together and allowing it to unfold naturally, because they already know the bigger picture. They already know you're it. They already know or see you in their future, just say. But they're not just going to come in. So it could be a very planned, they've been thinking for a long time how to come in, when to come in. I need to clean up my life to come in. But can I just say that one twin, both twins feel this, but one twin in particular, and I am hearing the masculine from spirit, it's the masculine, is kind of overwhelmed by the energy coming forward to their god or goddess. Let's say that. Yep, absolutely. Whatever your twin is currently going through, and there is a time frame on this, it could be another 2-3 months, sorry, but there will be a complete ending and cycle for your twins in separation. Who's in separation? That's for twins that are together and just going through a current difficult time. Yep, they've got to know their worth. They're not going to come in because they see your worth. There's something you need to see here in your current situation. If you're in a relationship with a twin, it's something about your worth and taking action in your worth. Whereas the twin flames out not together, in separation, there's a complete ending of a cycle happening for one of the twins or both the twins. Yep, they are coming out of a very, very, very difficult time. Incredibly difficult time. And that's why we've got all this mental, emotional, physical exhaustion. I want to move forward. I know karmically where I need to go. I want to go on this new path, this new venture with this union, but I've got to heal or come out of a relationship or heal myself. I want to take action, but I can't. It's a timing thing. It has to unfold naturally. Things and cycles need to be cleaned up. There's conflict around that coming out of it, but I have made the decision. I do know who it is. It's a bit like saying, I know where I'm going, and I know who it is, and I know where I'm going, but I don't know how to get there yet. So, and look at this. One of the twins in union, so if you're with your twin in a relationship, there's been a tower moment. The towers represent your foundation. So something you needed to see within you or in your foundation or how you function, one of the twins, about worth, self-worth, taking action, doing your work. So a twin would be, if you were in a twin flame union right now, something's been triggered because one of the twins needs to heal or grow something, and it is to do with a deep foundation or how they're doing something. So one of the twins will, let's say, call out another twin or saying enough, or you need to work on this, or this is they've got something to put behind them from the past, and they need to stand up for themselves or stand their ground or stand on their own. It's this worth issue, taking action, knowing your worth, and it is something that needed to be revealed in the relationship or in the union. Okay, so on the other side, the twins in separation, please. Yep, they have not had clarity and like they were, how do I say this? This card represents I'm ready to go forward. I'm ready to move forward. I know where I'm going. No one's stopping me, but they haven't been able to do that. Okay, and the High Priestess is because there's been things hidden, secrets, or they have not been listening to their intuition. I believe that's what it is. They have not been listening to their intuition. That's why they can't move forward. And the reason they're not listening to their intuition is they've been trying to detach from their heart, detach from what they know, their connection, and just focus on money, security, stability, and trying to ignore it. Yeah, absolutely. Look, they've been trying to ignore the love offer, the romance, the connection, and they've been trying to go for other things, passion, drive, doing things quickly, spontaneously, without thinking. They've been really trying to avoid this union. But the Hanged Man and the Moon, it's too emotional, they're too connected. Yep, it's definitely the masculine, whoever the masculine is in the twin flame separation. They've been cut off from their emotions and doing very up in their head work, practical, logical decisions, and the other person's trying to offer the love of the connection, the love, the union, but they know, look at that, they know. This is marriage. I want a relationship, security, stability, foundation. Let's have a relationship. Let's move in together. Let's get married. Whatever it is for you, doesn't matter. They're just thinking about it. See, thinking about it. Where they've just been thinking and not listening to their intuition and not listening to their spirit guides, boom, they're coming out of it. It's about to unlock. They're about to have the biggest epiphany. Because whatever they're in, whatever they've been trying to ignore, fake, keep continuing in, is no longer. They know there's more. Yep. There's been someone very deceptive around them that they haven't wanted to see. But I feel like, and the universe hasn't stepped in, but now they're stepping in. There's something about this union with these separated twins. I'm not sure if it's legal or money, or just connected in a contract, like something contracted with someone that's been very, very difficult for them to move out of. So I'm hearing big lesson. The twins in separation, you know, when that union comes together, it's going to be just divine order, divine guided, like divinely kind of magical, because these are twins that have been in separation for a very, very, very long time. Or every time they try and come together, it doesn't work. It's been the long journey that's finally coming to the end where they can come together. But one of the twins still has an incredible amount of ending, completion, cycle, cleaning up. Even though they know, they're trying to ignore it, but they can't anymore. So, wow. For the current, we'll just get a few romance angel cards. Yeah. So for the singles, romantic feelings, they know the connection. Whether they've seen you or not, they know the connection. The wedding card. So they know you're the one. And finances and career. So they're getting something organized. Absolutely. Okay. So it's a knowing, whether it's in the 3D, 5D or both. It's been a very hard, long journey coming together. I think there's some healing to do. And let's just get some on current couples. Current couples, I'd say there's just been a massive trigger for the current twin flamers that are together, and you need to trust. So trust your union. See? Trust. I think the current ones together, passion, there's so much passion and connection with you guys. You need to trust the situation, allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. Whichever twin needs to do some healing, or that's why the trigger's been there, very soon. Very soon, okay? So some of you feel very in a relationship currently. There's been a trigger, maybe a separation, maybe a pulling back of a twin, the upheaval. Yep, there's definitely something between you and your twin where you're not quite on track. You're not quite in union with. Keeping an open mind. If you're in any doubt about if this is your twin, you will work through it here, because there's a lot of love. You need to express your emotions and your love to them and what you're going through, but doing your work for yourself. Your twin can't do that for you. They can hold you in good stead of that. And then the honeymoon. So that shows me that you will make up. You will sort through this. So yeah, it is true love. You need to retreat, do your work, and, you know, let your friends help you or other connections. So your twin could pull away. If you've got to do a healing, or you've been triggered, or there's something not right, balanced in the union, your twin will step back, not step away, step back and allow you to grow, do, heal. And you seek information from friends, or, you know, therapists or supportive people, or whatever's going on for you. Now, it doesn't mean the twin's still there. It's not that your twin steps away and says, oh, I'm not part of this, I'm not doing it. That's not what we're talking about here. Your twin will call you up and call you out with no judgment. But your twin knows only you can heal this. I can be there. I can talk to you. I can give you advice. But I can't heal this for you. And if they did, they know that's not good. That then we're going into codependency and all of this sort of stuff on a negative vibration, which is not full self-love, and it's not the independence of the twin flame union, because it is a deeper spiritual union, purpose, life purpose, and growth cycle. So your twins, like your, come on, you can do this, come on, like this is, you know, they'll say truth. They'll give you, call you up, call you out, trigger you, bring truth, not in a hurtful, judgmental way. And that's why I like to call them, Nelly, the power couples. True twin flames are like power couples. Power couples don't sit there and they motivate. They keep growing, keep doing, working through your stuff. Yes, we're in union. Yes, we're a united front in an equal way. And sometimes you've got to pick each other up, or one's triggered and one's not. And so it is like your coach. Your twin's a bit like your coach, or your keeping you on track, keeping you in alignment with you. It is a very different union. And I just want to add, yeah, just as I was about to say it, one of the twins is healing something. One of the twins is currently going through something. And they need to heal it. Healing family issues or relationship issues. And it is for the connected. It is for the connected. It is for the ones that are together in union, like an engagement, like literally. See the twins sitting there, giving them a hug, holding their hand, but they know they can't fix this for the twin. See, wedding, romantic feelings. It's all good, twins. You're in separation at the moment though, but you're going to make up. But you've got to go and get either outside help, outside resources. Your twin will still support you, but it's like they're saying, this is your journey. Whatever's going on, this is your journey. I'm here, I'll be home, I'll hold your hand, or whatever it is, I don't know. I'll call you, whatever it is. You can chat to me, but yeah. So I think what I'm trying to say here is, because twin flames is such a growth cycle, constant growth cycle, that they know you've got to go through a new level or a new, I had it and I lost it. Yeah, your twins holding your hand. They're never gone. That's what I'm hearing. They're saying to you, I'm never gone. And they're not into the codependency of you. They understand twin flames are a move beyond codependency in their union. That's what I had to say. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope this helped a bit. They are heavy energies doing twin flame energies, but this might help you a bit this month. Thank you.